maybe 15. It crashes against the basement windows on the far side of the building, deafens the air with its roar. There's a woman across the street standing on her rooftop taking pictures. She waves to Bonnie, shouts something Bonnie can't hear, and Bonnie waves back, grins, turns and walks parallel to the creek. A barrel shoots by, a child's plastic truck, 3 car tires. A hurricane, just like they said on TV. Bonnie and Dean had filled the bathtub with water and waited all day for the wind, but it was peaceful, eerily mild, just a steady rain and the branches gently striking the windows. But the river, who knew? The storm they'd all been waiting for. Bonnie does a little dance, her body warm, electric. She walks on to the SD Street Bridge, concrete piers, green iron, and stands in the middle of it, facing the surge, her arms spread out on either side of her. Like Jesus on the cross, Bonnie thinks, raising her face to the rain. She's found him of late, Jesus. The tall preacher, in that concrete church at the edge of town where Bonnie makes it some Sundays, hollers, "For by grace you have been saved through faith," his blue eyes flickering. She sits in the back row, her head in her hands, nodding. Bonnie looks upstream at the roiling river. Rain pours down her cheeks, her neck, her lips, slips under the collar of her sweatshirt. A warm rain, a Bahamas-scented rain, a southern-scented rain, like in that city where her daughter lives, too far away. Bonnie tips her head back, bares her teeth, lets the water seep through onto her tongue. "Whoever drinks the water I give them will never thirst," it says in Matthew. Bonnie wrote that on her wall with a black Sharpie. "Wild baby girl!" she shouts into the roar and din, imagining this same rain pouring down Vale's neck and chest in New Orleans. The water answers back, a deep and glorious bellow. The asphalt below her feet shakes. Bonnie laughs, whispers, "Holy water," heart thundering below her ribcage. Part 1. River. Vale, August 28th, 2011. Vale is tending bar in New Orleans, pouring lavender bitters into juniper-infused gin, flicker of wrist, Carmen leather, Beyoncé's diva playing on the dust-covered speakers in the corner, when she gets the call from Deb. High water, a bridge, your mother. For 24 hours she's been watching the storm on TV. Hurricane Irene touched down the night before in New Jersey, downing trees, flooding rivers, causing 7 deaths, 1.5 million people without power. It landed next over Long Island. Roads, houses, streets destroyed, sewer plants overflowing in Long Beach. Then headed north into New England, where it lost its intensity and dropped to a tropical storm. Just heavy rain, the news said. Winds slowed. Sighs of relief at the bar. "Baby gone to sleep," Monty whispered, laying his palm on the cigarette-marred mahogany of the bar top, watching the footage of search and rescue missions along the coast of New Jersey. "Someone going to turn this bar into a guitar someday." Vale can hear Mo, the piano player who comes in on Thursdays, say in her head. She wasn't here for Katrina, but the residual trauma has soaked into her bones, here where they know the power of wind and rain all too well. When storms come, there is a magnetic, dread-sickened buzz in the air. They turn the music up, overdrink, dance more recklessly. They are waiting every day for the next big one, not an if, but a when. Tonight, Vale mixes drink after drink and...